Hello and welcome back to my workshop journey. We've had a little bit of a pause because I'm still in the process of sorting the workshop out. But this afternoon I just want to bring you up to date with what's been happening and what I now need to do in order to bring some sort of order to the workshop. Now, if you remember, I've been sorting out where I'm putting wood, but just here you'll see the next step so that I can clear all of the scraps on the worktop. And this came about as a result of seeing one of Peter Parfitt's videos in New Brick Workshop. I'll put a link to that in the description below. And he gave no plans, so it was a case of being able to just work out what I needed, how big I needed to make this trolley, and then come up with my own plans depending on what wood I'd got. So you might not be able to see them very easily here, but I've got basically 500mm square with about 900mm off the floor, including the casters. And what I've gone and done is used the existing 55 by 30 timber that I already got in stock. Funny size, I know, long story, I won't bore you here. So those are for the 4 uprights. I've used similar timber for these 6 cross members, and then the whole thing is given rigidity by 12mm ply that I'd got in stock. And if I can just show you with a little bit of a close-up. Now here with the uprights, you'll notice they're all half joints, and I cut the slot in the uprights by using the router, the freehand router, but using it in the UJK precision jig that I've got and you've seen me using. So that produced nice sized slots. Then I cut the other half of the joint on these cross members with the bandsaw, and they are just screw and glue joints. Doesn't need to be pretty because this is purely utilitarian. And so the top 2 shelves are supported by these cross members. The bottom shelf is supported by another cross member, and as I said, everything is given rigidity by the 2 sides and the back. Today it's a case of fitting the casters, then I can start filling it, and what I'll be doing is putting this next on the far end of the bench so I can wheel it out as and when necessary. So those are the casters that I've got. There's some that I got from Machine Mart quite some time ago. I've had them in for a bit. They're the 2-inch wheels, and they will go there, but you'll notice I can't attach a 4th screw at the moment. So all I've done is cut a couple of 4 blocks just to provide that little bit of extra stability, and I'm just going to screw those onto the cross member, then I can screw the feet, the wheels down, and it's all up and running. Right, all 4 casters are now on. Just turn it over. And that is nice and stable. Start loading. And this is going to prove interesting to see just what I have. First 3 pieces off the table are an offcut from the cherry, some sawn and sized sapele, white oak, some sheet white oak that I made, even thin white oak, this is certainly a voyage of discovery. So at the moment I'm just going to put the good stuff on here and then see what rubbish I've got. We're nearly there with the decent stuff. Right. So that's the good stuff. Just got to sort that out. I mean, some of these just will not go on, so they're going to have to go up onto the shelving. These long pieces here, and right. But at least the pile's gone down. I can see more of what scrap I've got, and what again can be thrown away or passed on for reuse. So let's crack on. And it was at this point that the memory card on the camera just decided to fill up, and I hadn't noticed. So from this point on there was nothing to see, but I succeeded in filling the trolley with the wood and being able to position that at the end of the bench.
and everything is looking really quite tidy. Next time it'll be finishing off just clearing the bench so that I've got the whole place to work with, and then I can get back to doing some of the jobs around the house. Thanks for coming along with me on this journey, and I'll see you next time.